The Saturday live, and I'm so excited that you've decided to join me. Let me know in the chat. Come on in, say hello. It will be wonderful to have you. So today we are talking about sneaky ways to disguise the tummy without having to wear really uncomfortable shapewear. So this is the thing. I am not a huge fan of shapewear. I have never really been. I remember a time when my mom used to like squeeze into these what we called girdles just to wear a pair of jeans. So she would wear them on an ongoing basis, and I just didn't understand them. And I still to this day don't understand them, because I feel that women should have clothes that make them feel fabulous and are comfortable for every day. Now, if you have a special occasion, then you really want to suck it in, no problem. But today I'm going to give you some great alternatives, because usually the alternatives go like this. Oh, wear something big and baggy and that will cover everything up. Or, no, get yourself some shapewear that you can wear every day. And either of those things I don't think are good alternatives or good solutions. So today we're going to be talking about my 5 sneaky tricks. I've actually got more than 5. Just saying, I actually have a lot more than 5. So I'm going to be sharing as we go. So get a pen and paper and take notes. Also, let me tell you that what is so cool about this technology is that you are going to be able to shop the items that I'm talking about. So while I'm going through the content, and I always put the content to the beginning of the show, just so that if you don't have time afterwards, or you're watching this in the replay, you can have a good viewer experience. You're going to get the tips straight away. While I'm talking, though, I'm going to be showing you some items of clothing. They are from my collection, and it is going to be coming up on the screen as a QR code. So get your phone ready. You can scan it, you can have fun. Also, there is some challenges with the technology. They're supposed to be pushing the links into the chat. If that doesn't happen, what you can do is you can follow, let me just share this with you. So you can follow along on this link, because all of the items in the collection, all the items that I'm speaking about today, are going to be on that page. So you can scroll down, everything's on the same page. It makes it really easy for you to navigate. Okay, then afterwards, we have time to shop and ask some questions and do all that kind of thing. This is supposed to be a real and live. I just find that in this crazy world where we don't know what's real, there's AI, there's a whole bunch of stuff. I want to really keep it real, and so that's why I do it live, because there's no faking live, girlfriends. There's no faking live. And feel free to challenge what I tell you today. Feel free to ask your questions. Feel free to say, yes, but Tracy, because that's the point of this. I want us to come together as a community and realize that we are not alone. Let me also say that I am one body shape, right? So I'm not crazy about my tummy. I have lots of ways of disguising it when I really need to, but I have got 20 years of experience working with various women of different shapes and sizes. So often what happens is that people look at me and go, oh yeah, what does she know? But then as you get to know me, girlfriend, you're going to realize that you actually know what I'm talking about. That being said, I don't believe that there's any absolutely one way that is going to work for everybody. So that's why I'm giving you quite a lot of tips, and you have to work out what's going to work best for you. If you do need help working that out, feel free to reach out to me. We can chat further. Okay, so let's get stuck in. I'm super excited. So the first, and this is the most important thing, girls, are you ready for this? This is the most important trick that I am going to teach you. And this isn't just about disguising your tummy. It's also about giving yourself some shape. So instead of going for big and baggy, and I'm going to show you a real life example. This is a makeover that I did a few years ago. This is a real life example. These images have not been photoshopped. We did not give her shapewear. In fact, we didn't even get to get her a proper bra, which would even further transform her look. Now, I was having problems with sharing it on the screen because of the orientation. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come right up close to the camera, and I'm just going to turn this off so that you don't get the glare on the screen. Okay, just a second. Let me literally turn this off completely, because it's good for you to see how well this can work. Can you see that? Okay, I think that's a very good image. So here is her before, where she's wearing kind of tight jeans and a big white baggy top to cover up her tummy. So for her bust and her tummy felt like they were one. And so what she did is she dressed to cover it up. And actually what it does is it makes her look like it's all one, as opposed to defining her waist. Now, look at the difference here. Now she looks like, and I'm going to come in really close. Hold on, let me just see. Yes, there we go. Can you see the difference? She does not have shapewear on. She does not even have the best bra on. If, I know what I'm looking for, so I can look at that and tell you that she doesn't have the best bra on. But look at how gorgeous she looks. It is amazing. And so these are the tricks that I'm going to be sharing with you today. And this is just, sorry, again, this is just, these, I'm going to give you at least six, and you can take with it what works for you and what doesn't. Everybody's body is different. And I'm really hoping that you're going to come at this with a sense of respect for your body, because I also believe that our tummies are a very sacred place. They're where we give life. They're where it is the seat of our emotion. And so we need to kind of be kind to ourselves about it. I feel like as women, we're very disparaging about our bodies. Okay, we are incredibly disparaging about our bodies. I'm just going to take this code away real quick because it's not relevant for right now. And so really what I want us to go into this is saying, okay, so when we wear clothes that suit our body shape, it's actually easier for us to love the bodies that we have. Not that you must feel like now you're not good enough and Tracy's going to tell me how to make it all go away because I hate it. No, that is not my intention. My intention is always to give you tips that are going to help you feel better about yourself, because when you feel better about yourself, let me tell you, girlfriend, you show up a lot better in the world. And clothing has the power to do that. I have seen that time and time again. Okay, are you ready for my number one most important trick? And I'm really hoping that you're listening and you're sharing this with your friends, and you can share this with your friends, are you ready for this? Defining your waist. Defining your waist is the most important thing that you can do for your entire body, not just your belly. Now, what that looks like for different women is going to be different. So it's not that, oh, I must now wear, and I'm going to come up close to the camera because this is a great example. And girls, let me just share I'm going to be completely transparent with you. My tummy is where I gain my weight. I've lost some. I went up to Rome and did lots of walking, and I'm kind of I'm in a good space with my body right now. But there are times when I feel like it's really poochy. And I see myself on camera sometimes, and I'm like, whoa, what just happened there? But it's all relative. Okay, so we all look at ourselves in a different way. We're much harsher on ourselves. Now, this is a new blouse that I actually brought. This is a new style. I'm very excited about it. I'll tell you a little bit about it later. But this is a great example. So you would normally think that defining your waist, and this is us, we tend to, as women, we think in extremes, right? So we think that defining your waist and wearing something fitted means this. No, it does not mean that. It can mean that for you if you're comfortable with that and you love that. I mean, what's nice about this pattern, this kind of texture, is that it does disguise. It's got a lot going on. It's got these little fluffy things. I don't know if you can see, like it's got the little fluffy things. And so it does definitely do some disguising, but defining your waist and giving yourself shape could look a little bit more like this, where it's looser. It's kind of let me just show you, it's got a lot of room, okay? And you're gonna see that in the styles that I'm talking about. So what you're trying to do is give yourself some waist definition so that you can detract attention away from your tummy. All right. Now, defining your waist is going to look different for different women. For some, it's going to be belting. For some, it's going to be wearing certain tops. And I'm going to go through a couple of examples. So the second example, and we're going to be talking about defining your waist as kind of like the key thing. Okay. So I want you to hold that in your mind. That is the key thing that we're going to talk about. And then I'm going to start talking about what that actually looks like and ways of doing that and different ways of doing that. So, all right, this is a great example, the peplum top. Okay, so the peplum top is a magical top if done correctly. Okay, so I've seen some peplums that are not great. I'll just be honest and say what they tend to do is they tend to kind of really actually make your whole body look bigger, because sometimes the fabric is too thick, sometimes the length is not right, it's too long, and so your peplum top essentially needs to sit, it needs to end above the widest part of your hips. Okay, because if it sits above, it's going to make everything below it seem narrow in comparison. So if it's too long, it's going to make this part of you look bigger. And while you want to disguise your tummy, you also don't want to overcompensate and do that, right? So this is a great example of defining your waist, and I'm using Stella for this example. Stella loves to get involved, by the way. She's like super, listen, I used to think I was a little crazy with Stella and naming her, and then on QVC I was working with a host and she named her mannequin, and I was like, okay, well maybe, but then again, I don't really mind that I am crazy. I am a little crazy. Okay, well maybe not a little, maybe a lot. So this is a great style. And the reason why it's great are two reasons. First of all, it nips into the waist. Can you see that? Can you see how it gives that little bit of extra volume just around the tummy area, but not in a big baggy way like what our makeover lady was doing, right? So it gives you that defined waist, because this is, girlfriends, this is the other thing. And I know, because we've been wearing we wore hipsters. Okay, I definitely. So I just turned 50. I was in the hipster phase. Like, you know, I was a stylist in the hipster phase. It was very frustrating as a stylist. But we kind of started thinking this was our waist. Like this here is our waist. This may be the waist of the pant, but it is not where our waist is. Our waist is higher up. And so our tummy is further down. So when we define our waist, we actually make our tummy look smaller. We de-emphasize that, and we can give ourselves shape. We can also create either the reality or the illusion of, in my case, it's definitely the illusion of a hourglass shape. Now, the other reason why this is such a great top is because it's print. And that brings me to my this is kind of the second and the third tip, right? The third is the peplum top. The second is print. This is the thing. A print or texture makes such a difference to the way something looks. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to be complete. Now I'm really going transparency. Just a second. Let me hold. Okay, here it is. I'm going to slip this on, and I'm going to show you, right? So you've seen me in the top that I had on, because texture, it's also not fitted, but even if I pull it fitted, it feels like it's okay. But now, if I go with a plain, okay, so, and again, girls, I understand you're probably going to be saying, yeah, Tracy, right, okay? But can you see the difference that this makes? All right, in a plain. It shows everything. I feel like this top is definitely an under top for me. Like, I wouldn't even wear it. Now, what you can do is you can take your jeans higher. You can even pull your tights, and this is another little bonus tip. You can pull your tights higher if you need to. But even still, so that's comfortable. But even still, it starts to show that line. You know, you're moving around, and it starts to show those lines. Whereas, and I'm going to come back to the teal top that I have. And listen, I made the silver top, so you know, I wish I had made it a little bit roomier, but it is what it is. But again, even if it's a little roomy, it's still going to be more clingy. Whereas when we have this, look at the difference. Okay, so now, and it's the same, listen, same jeans, same level of tights, it just completely looks different, all right? So texture and print is a girl's best friend. Now, if you wear print, specifically, in very big baggy garments, yes, they can make you look bigger. So a lot of women say to me, oh, Tracy, I'm afraid of wearing prints, because, you know, they've told us, oh, prints make you look bigger. Prints do not make you look bigger. Prints actually disguise a multitude of things, but the prints do need to be in the right size, and they need to have shape. Again, I say shape, it doesn't have to be tight. All right. So this is a great example. There's nothing tight. There's nothing clingy about this top. There's nothing clingy about it. It has shape. Now, you may not like the print. That's fine. I have other prints. And you may not like, this may not work for you. That's okay. But for a lot of women who want to disguise their tummy, this works like magic. Okay. So the next one, oh, and let me just show you another thing quickly, is that you can also take this look to the next level. So what you can do is you can do this. You can actually belt it. And this is something that I like to do. I'm a big believer in belting. For most women, belting makes a big difference. But I'm going to show you a little bit later how to do that properly, because there are some right ways and some wrong ways of doing belting. And so I'm going to explain to you how that can work. This is a great, I love this. Look at how that works. You see, look at how it changes straight away. It gives her more waist definition. It de-emphasizes the tummy. Here's the tie of the belt. That's de-emphasizing. Girls, what it's about, this is the thing. When we try and cover something up, we actually can make it look bigger, and we can actually make it seem like, make that the focus. And in fact, our whole body can look bigger. Whereas when we are emphasizing the waist, it's kind of like magic. What a magician does is the magician says, okay, look over here while I'm doing something over here. And you don't know because you're focused so much on that. That's what illusion dressing is. Okay, but as women, we buy into this thing, and I really want us to kind of let that sink in. I feel like we buy into the lies that the fashion industry tell us, and we feel like we must cover everything up because we should be so ashamed of our bodies. I don't buy that. I really, really don't buy that. And I'm talking across the sizes, girlfriends, across the sizes, across the body shapes. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Now, the magic blouse, there's a reason why the girls call this the magic blouse, okay? It is amazing, and I'm going to show this to you. Yes, this will work. All right, I'm actually just going to go right over this top, okay? So the magic blouse, and this is a brand new one. It does come in different prints. It's a really cozy one. And let me just share. So again, let me just see real quick. So I'm going to give you, sorry, girlfriends, let me just find this real quick. I have quite a few items in here, and I've just been aware that I haven't been posting these links. So let me do that because I said it was going to be shoppable. Okay, here we go. So this is the blouse, and it does come with pants as well, so you can buy it either as a separate or together. The reason why it works like magic is because of this. So when you tie this, now you can wear it loose, but I'm not a fan of wearing it loose because again, we have no shape going on. You could even be wearing a slightly looser top on underneath or dress, by the way, and I can show you how that works as well if you're interested. But essentially what you want to do is you do this. You tie it and then you let the ties go down the body. Now what that does is a couple of different things. First of all, it's cutting up the expanse of the bust. So especially, this is an especially good top, girlfriends, for those of you who feel like your bust and your tummy are one, that you don't have a waist. It actually helps to define your waist. The other thing I just want to speak to about that is that if you do feel that way, one of the number one things that you can do that's going to make such a massive difference for you is to get properly measured for a bra again. So if you have gained weight, if you have lost weight, if it's been even a year, sometimes you need to get remeasured. Because first of all, bras also stretch out. They don't, even if you're washing them by hand, which hopefully you are, please don't ever put your bras in the washing machine, ever. Like ever, unless you just want to throw them away. It's just not it's not good because it actually breaks down the fibers of the stretch fabric, and bras are made of stretch fabrics, right? So it's losing its shape, it's losing its elasticity, and it's not going to give you the hold that you want. So I want you to make sure that you've got the right bra, because if your girls are hanging down too low, let's say they're hanging down here, then you're going to have less of a waist to define, which also means it's going to make this whole thing feel like it's one big blob. Okay, it's going to make it feel like it's one big blob. And I don't want that. I don't want you to feel like you're one big blob because you aren't. So it's just lifting your girls at the right level. So what this is going to do is this is going to give you some definition here. And then this is also going to go and just go away from the tummy. This is the best part of your body that you can emphasize. Doing this kind of upward motion is a phenomenal thing. It can make you look slimmer instantly. This tie here going down the body right strategically in front of the belly gives it that coverage. Okay, so this is the perfect kind of top. Also, you'll notice that it keeps that nice and smooth, especially if it's in a printed fabric. And so it's going to give you those magical powers. And my clients have named this the magic blouse. Okay, or the magic top. My clients have named it that because it makes such a difference to you. So if you have something in your closet, maybe you already have something like that. I've even had in these sessions sometimes women go, oh, okay, so I have one of those. I should wear it. So that's what I mean. Go ahead and wear that because it's going to make a big difference. Now, if you are having a really good tummy day and you're feeling good, well, then you could wrap it around like this. You could also wrap it into a wrap top kind of thing, and then like a wrap blouse, and I'll show you the belting situation. So the nice thing is that this collection is specifically designed to adjust with your changing body. So as you go up a few and you go down a few, it doesn't matter. There's just different ways that you can wear these things and you still feel fabulous. You still look and feel fabulous. By the way, let me just tell you that on December 7th, I think it is, I have a show coming up. She's a client of mine. Her name is Jessica. And and this is her true story, wearing my collection has actually helped her to lose weight. And it's a true story. So she was relaying her story to me, and then I was like, oh, whoa, do you mind coming and telling that? And the reason why it works is because she's feeling so good about herself. This is what she said. She's feeling so good about herself. She's not worried about how she looks. She's not doing the stress eating like she was doing, and now she feels, and now she's making better choices for herself. I mean, she is exercising. She's eating less. But it starts the cycle of self-love versus the cycle of self-dislike. Because when we feel bad about ourselves, we just eat more and sit on the couch for longer. When we feel good about ourselves, it's easier to go, I don't need that extra piece of cake. And, oh, well, I think I'll go for a walk. Maybe instead of catching the train. Or, hey, it's just down the road, so let me go ahead and for a walk rather than getting in the car. It's simple things like that, right? So she's going to be telling her story. So check that out on my show as well on this channel. And yeah, be notified. It's going to be a good one, girlfriends. It's going to be a great one. Okay, so the magic blouse, this comes in different fabrics. You can have it in a shimmer. You can have it in, I mean, the opportunities are endless. Okay, the other one is to get your proportions correct by wearing shorter, more fitted blouses. Okay, so what does that mean? Because often what happens is that women go big and baggy and they try and cover up their belly, and then it just makes everything look bigger. So let me show you an alternative to that. And I'm going to pop this on, and these are, again, blouses, and in fact I have some of these on sale. So while I get changed, you may want to check this out. So I have some of them on sale. If you do not have your size, because we do sizes from extra, oh, here we go. We do sizes from extra small to XXL. If this is not available in your size, we can do it in different fabrics and in your size, just not on sale. Okay, so I'm going to pop off the camera real quick, and I'm going to show you this blouse. And this is just a example of one of them. I have them in different prints, and I will show you what I mean. And we have this in a dress version, which I'm going to show you as well a little bit later. There's a couple of different styles that other things that I want to show you, because it really is pretty powerful. And listen, girls, the thing is, you know, this collection is designed specifically for women. So I have been styling and designing for women for over 20 years, and I design according to what women tell me. And I'll share some examples of that. I've adjusted patterns and changed styles because women have said, oh, Tracy, that's going to feel uncomfortable for me. I don't feel confident in that style. I'm like, okay, great to know. Let's change it, right? So this isn't about a catwalk and it looking great in a photograph. It's about, can you wear it? Can everyday women wear it and feel fabulous about themselves? That's the point. So this is the wrap top. It comes in different fabrics and different prints, so you can go ahead and check that out. There is the link there. There are some on sale. And what works very well with this is that, first of all, there's a lot of wrap to this top. Okay, so what I have found, and I have gone and tried on high-end designer blouses, and what happens is that it gets kind of like to here, and you go, where is the rest of the blouse? This one, I mean, I can't even pull it open myself. You know what I'm saying? It wraps over a lot. It has plenty of wrap going here, as you can see here. So you're not going to feel exposed. And then it has the wrap going into the waist. So that's important. The tie needs to go right high up into the waist. And then you will notice that this is not too long. Okay? And this is the trick. If you're wanting to cover your tummy, instead of going overcompensating kind of long down to here, go a little shorter. Go just a little bit below your waist, the waist of your pants or your jeans or your skirt. And the reason being is because it actually cuts the expanse. Now you don't want it to be too short so your belly's sticking out, because that's not going to work. But you do want it to cover, but just cover. So kind of think of like where your belly is at the end of at the lowest point, and then think of 2 inches beyond that. That would be like kind of where you want to go. And that is going to make a huge difference, because this, again, and this can go looser. You don't have to wear it so tight, but it makes a big difference. And it's print. Again, print is your friend, girlfriends. All right, let's get stuck into some dresses, because I want to show you some belting. I want to show you some dress styles that you absolutely can wear, because sometimes pants are kind of easier. They feel maybe a little easier, but in reality, dresses can be your best friend. But there are some tricks to the dresses. So I'm going to show you. Okay, so first of all, let me see. I think I'm going to go with the wrap, because we need to, yes, let me do the wrap. Okay, so following on what I was just saying now from the wrap blouse is the wrap dress. Okay, and let me just get this out. And again, I have I have a few different styles, different variations of them, different lengths of them, and everything can be customized to best suit you. That's the important thing. Okay, so, and again, this wrap is unlike any wrap that you have ever tried, because it wraps over. It seriously wraps over properly. Okay, so let me just get here and get decent. Here we go. Okay, so this, and let me just show you the QR code real quick. And again, you can just go, I mean, there are quite a few different prints and that type of thing. So this is just an example. Now, this is the black and white. It's a really nice print. It's a really simple print. I'm less concerned about the size of the print. It really is around the size matching the style of the garment. So I'm very particular with which prints I use for which kind of styles, because some of them can, not create the right look, and some of them will absolutely create the right look. So this is a really great style. Again, it wraps over really nicely. It's going to give you bust coverage. But what's important about this is that, and let me just hide it so that you can see the bottom of this dress. This is the important part, girlfriends. Well, first of all, besides the fact that you want a lot of wrap, okay, can you see it's got that wrap there? It's got lots of wrap. You want it to tie high up into the waist here. That's going to make a difference, not low down here. Let me show you the difference. So if you are wearing a wrap dress, or you've tried on a wrap dress, and I have tried these on before myself, high-end designer wrap dresses, I don't know what they're thinking, and this is where it ties. Can you see what that does to my body? Okay, I suddenly look wider. As soon as I go up into my waist, high up into my waist, almost even a little higher than my natural waist, there we go. And I don't have much of a waist, girls. Let me tell you, I'm very straight up and down. And so that makes a big difference. Look at how fat. And then look at the flare. So the flare is going to balance the top. So this is the trick. It is so important that you have flare at the bottom of your hem. Because when you have it straight, okay, or heaven forbid narrow, look at what it does. Can you see that? Look at the difference. Whereas when it has the flare, it makes everything above it seem narrow in comparison. So this is the thing. It's about working with your proportions. It's about maximizing your proportions. It's about making your legs appear longer. It's about de-emphasizing the tummy. It's a completely different strategy to covering up the tummy. So one of the tricks that I have found really works is that so often when we look in the mirror, we're like, oh, how can I hide my tummy? What I want you to think about next time you look in the mirror is how can I make my legs look longer? Because when you define your waist, you make your legs look longer. That changes the proportion. It changes the emphasis. It's pretty amazing. Now I want to show you the belting trick. So you can actually do a belt upon belt, which I love. So layering is a very good, and by the way, if you want to get some layering tricks, you can check out my show from last week. I have a whole bunch of layering tricks that will help you as well with disguising the tummy, disguising the hips, doing a whole bunch of things. Layering can make a big difference. Okay, so now, look, that's even better. Because now I'm even further emphasizing my waist. I've added a pop of color. So I've given the eye something to look at instead of looking at this. And it's interesting because I've had women who are XXL, XL, medium, large, who were like, oh no, I don't know if I can belt. It's gonna make my tummy pooch. And they belt, and they're like, oh my goodness, I don't know what took me so long. Okay, but it's important where you belt because a lot of women tend to do this. That's not going to help you. I even had that with a QVC host one time. So when I was doing QVC during COVID and we were on Skype, I had a call with her and I said, okay, well, you could actually belt this. And she's like, oh, let me try this. She goes, oh, it looks really cute. And then I saw her on air and she had it down here and I was like, I should have told her where to belt it. So it's a common mistake, but you want to belt high up into your waist because that is going to be the slimming thing. All right, let me show you another one, and this is one that I get really excited about, and it is an A-line shape. So let me show this one to you. Just a second. Yes, this one here. And girls, feel free to put any questions you have in the comments. I'm happy to help you. All right, so an A-line shape. Now this is the dress that my client said to me. So initially it was a much more fitted dress. It was more like this. Okay, it was even more like that. And so my client said to me, Tracy, I would never wear the support underwear that I'd have to wear to wear that dress. And I was like, okay, I hear you. So what I did was I added extra to this. So I took it, I kept the definition here because we don't want to go baggy. See, there's a difference between baggy and shapely. There's a difference between shapely and super tight. Often as women, we think in extremes. There is a big difference between shapely and super tight. Okay, super tight may be that. Shapely could be this. It may vary from woman to woman. But the cool thing about this dress is that it has quite a lot of extra room. It also has a print, so it's disguising a multitude of things. Plus, the print is drawing the eye down the body. Another little trick. You see, I told you I'm giving you 5, but actually it's probably more like 20 already. And then you can then take it to the next level, which I like to do, to be honest. I encourage women to do it. But we feel different on different days. But look how we can just belt this. And you can take it further. So now, and again, did you notice the flare in the hem? You will always notice I always have, it's like a triangle shape because the flare is going to balance out the top part of the body. If you go like this, it's going to make this look wider. So do you see what I'm saying? Can you see the difference here? So this is a really great example, and this is a really great way of disguising the tummy, but not looking like it. So this is the thing, girls. You can disguise the parts that you're not so crazy about, but if you do it over the top, if you make it so obvious, you're gonna make it looks like you're trying to cover up. Whereas if you're just wearing really good clothes that suit your body shape, it looks intentional. It doesn't look like you're trying to hide anything. So it really makes a difference. There's one other thing I want to show you, and then we have time for questions. And I can also fill you in about things with the collection because I have some new items as well, which are really exciting. Okay, so I'm going to pop this on real quick. This is the wear it over, wear it under dress. Okay, and this is one of the most practical pieces in my mind that is in my collection for fall because you can use this for so many different things. Now, first of all, you're going to see the pattern, the texture again, texture, texture, print, all of that kind of stuff is going to make a difference. All right, so take a look here, right? You can see, look how fabulous. So it's got the texture. I've just got tights on underneath. So it has the texture so it disguises. So you could wear, you maybe have dresses. In fact, I'd probably say you do have dresses in your wardrobe that you're not wearing anymore because they're too tight. And maybe you quite like them, and maybe you like the color of them, but you're not going to wear them because they're too tight. Pop them on underneath this and have it shine through. I'll show you what that looks like. The other way that you can do this is to layer on top of this. So as an example, the very dress that I showed you, the wrap dress, let me show you this one. Okay, and this is a little layering trick that I can show you that really does de-emphasize the tummy. So you tie it. I'll come and show you closer to the camera so that you can see what I'm doing. This can be worn as a duster. All right, so I'm gonna show you, look, so you just tie it and then you pop it on over. Look at how fab. So now if you want to take it to the next level, and this is what I recommend, if you want to cover the tummy, if you want to disguise the tummy, do like that, add a belt onto it. Oh, let's use the red one. Let's use the red one. And look at this. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, look at that. So you see what I'm saying? It makes the world of difference because now, and we could even put this a little bit apart. So now you have your eye going completely down the body. You're layering in a way that draws the eye down the body, that cuts up this part of your body and makes it look smaller just by using print and texture. The other thing that you can do, and I wanted to show you real quick and then we'll finish up, is with the wear it over, wear it under dress. And by the way, let me get that QR code for you. So the wear it over, wear it under. This is so fun because most of the times you have to like, oh, I'll put all the links in the description and you gotta go. Now it's just so easy. Okay, so let me show you. Oh yes, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna wear the, all right, just a second. All this changing, it makes me, it gives me a workout. I get a workout and I get, I get a workout and I get to work. Okay, so now I'm going to put the flame dress on underneath. By the way, I just have enough fabric for one more dress, and everything can be customized for you. So if you like it, like one of my clients, she says, oh, I love the A-line shape, but I don't want all that other like, you know, asymmetrical stuff. I was like, no problem. You can just have it as a straight A-line dress. All right, I'm going to come close to the camera and you can see. Look at how fun this is. Can you see how fun that is? So you can pop your colors underneath and it can completely transform. And it doesn't really matter if it's not great fitting because this is going to disguise it. And again, it's in that same A-line shape. There's plenty of room, and you can belt it if you want to. Okay, so girls, that was way more than 5. Like way more. I mean, I have even more, but that's all we have time for today, unless you have questions and I can throw in like extra ones in. But we can always do a follow-up as well on this particular topic, because this is a big topic. A lot of women really, really struggle with this. And I have this as one of the number one parts of the body that women are struggling with. So yeah, so feel free to, do you have any questions? Anybody? Okay, so what I'll do, sorry, I know you're probably hearing me drink my water like really loud because I have AirPods in my ear. I should probably take them out when I do that, but it's just too long. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the new styles that I have because I'm so excited. I'm so excited to show you. And by the way, I normally do shows on a Saturday and a Thursday night, but I have an event on Thursday night. I have a workshop that I'm presenting. So my show will be on Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And we're going to be focusing on stylish gift ideas. I brought back a whole bunch of really beautiful things from Italy that are not going to break the budget, but are phenomenal gifts. And you can actually take a look inside of the original, this one here. Just a second, let me share that with you. There you go. So you can look there, and in there is a whole bunch of gifts, some of the scarves and jewelry and socks and, whoops, sorry, my AirPod just flew out, and a whole bunch of stuff. So you can take a look at that. All right, the other, let me show you some of the new things. I'm very excited about the new things. Woo-hoo-hoo. And what I didn't show you is the jumpsuit as well. Maybe I should show you the jumpsuit. Oh, the jumpsuit is my favorite. It's also a really good one for tummies, and I'll show you why. Just a second. Let me just, it's quite a thing to get in and out of the jumpsuit, but I'll do it for you girls. So while I'm doing this, let me know, oh, here goes my AirPod again. Let me know if you have any questions. You're very quiet this morning. Okay, just a sec. All right. Here it's coming. Here it's coming. And by the way, if you don't like a jumpsuit idea, although this jumpsuit is amazing, you can have this fabric in a different you can have this fabric in a different style. So you could have it in an A-line dress or in a wrap dress. Everything can be customized to best suit you. Okay, so here it is, and I'm gonna just share the, here, okay, great, that's right up close, there we go. All right, that is the jumpsuit. And by the way, girls, I have, if you missed the mystery show on Thanksgiving and you want to get some better deals, some bundle deals and free gifts, please feel free to let me know, because I'm happy to extend that for you. But you do need to tell me. All right, so this is the jumpsuit. Now, it does also come in black, so you can get in a plain black, and I'm going to show you different ways that you can wear it. Now, obviously, for the fall, for winter time, you can wear a body stocking on underneath this. That's going to be very helpful. But this is also adjustable, the sleeve here. So if you live in Florida, I know a lot of my clients live in Florida, this is a great piece for you because it feels like fall, but it's the pretend fall. So it has the fall colors, but it doesn't have the weight or the long sleeves that are going to be too hot for you. But this can actually pull down. So if you don't want to show so much of your upper arm, then this can actually pull down. You'll see here, look at how long that can go. So this is a really very adjustable piece, okay? Or it can go up like this, and it can also go off the shoulder on the one side, like off the shoulder on the one side. It can also go back to front, can be worn back to front so that you have the high up neckline. See the high up neckline in the front. I did that when I was in Rome because I get sunburned here, and so I wanted to do that. Now the leg, let me show you what you can do with the leg. So when you get it home, you're gonna put it on, and it's gonna kind of look like this. It's gonna look like pajamas, all right? But you have options. So If you are going to wear it loose and you're not going to belt it, then my suggestion is that you tie it like this. If, however, you're going to belt it, you can choose between the two. So let me show you what the belting looks like. And again, this is a little belting trick because this is important. If you, all right, here we go. When you belt, don't do this. Okay, besides the fact that it needs to go down, but don't do this. Because can you see what's happening? It pushes everything to the back and sometimes all on one cheek. And that's not what you want. So this is a little trick to help you. It does make a difference. Take these two pieces. I'm going to come up close to the camera so you can see. Take these two pieces like this, so just where the volume is, and pull it to the front. And then belt it. Look at that. See, now it looks completely different. So now it distributes the weight and you have that, you have that look. And it's all in the right places, you see? And it de-emphasizes the tummy even more. The ties of the belt also go down the body. Drawing the eye down the body de-emphasizes the tummy. Plus, it makes you look taller. So this is a really great piece. I actually only have enough fabric for two more items. So you could have it in an A-line dress, you could have it in a wrap dress, you could have it in the jumpsuit. This reminds me of an etro print. So I buy excess designer prints. A lot of them do come from Italy. They won't say where the designer is, but I wouldn't be surprised. It looks very etro. It definitely looks etro. Okay, so this is the jumpsuit. Now let me show you some of the new pieces. Now, if you want it doesn't, oh wait, hold on. The other thing that you can do, and this is really fun, and it's great for the holidays as well. Let me show you. I'm actually thinking of doing a show on holiday outfits you can wear with your everyday wear. So like how to convert your everyday wear into holiday outfits. Let me know if you think that would be helpful to you. Okay, so let's see. Where is that top? Hold on. I know it is somewhere. The rack is very full. Oh my goodness, the one day the rack actually fell over. And luckily I caught it just in time. Okay, just a second, girls. Let me find it. Thank you for your patience. I just have way too much. I actually need to go and do a clean out on this. Clear out of this rack. I do move things around, but it's just, okay, there's that one. Where is this shimmer? Where is the shimmer? Where is the shimmer? Oh, there it is. Okay, found it. So this is another way, thanks for your patience. This is another way that you could wear this. So some of the girls are not mad about the belting idea, or they just feel like it's a little fussy, or whatever the case is. This is again the magic blouse, and you can just pop that over here. Now, what's so fun is, look at this. It's got the shimmer. Oh, isn't it fun? So let me share that one with you. Okay, let's just see. I really wish they'd have a search function on here because it would make it so much easier. So this has got the shimmer, and so you could add this shimmer onto a black jumpsuit or a dress. Even if this wasn't a dress, this would look absolutely stunning. So there's simple ways that you can add some shimmer and holiday to your everyday look. And I mean, you could wear this date night, that kind of, I mean, you wouldn't have to wear it necessarily in one way. Okay, so, or just for the holidays. All right, now I'm going to show you the news. I've been threatening to show you the new stuff. Hold on. Let me just take off my shoes so that I can get out of this thing. And then I will show you oh, I'm so excited about this dress. Okay, now I don't have the right tights on for this dress, but you'll see what I mean. Or the right shoes, actually. Should all be the different tones, but okay. All right, so this is the new dress. Woo! I love it. It is a brown marble color. Look at the fabric. The fabric feels like it is just It feels like pajamas. So the new stuff that's coming for winter is really around super cozy but chic items. So things that feel like they are sweatpants and pajamas and that kind of thing, but they actually are not. Okay, and so this is one of them. And as you see again, it's made from the A-line shape. And then I'm gonna hide that, and you can see, look at the triangle. So now I have the triangle. The triangle, so this is the new dress, this is the new style. The triangle draws the eye down the body. You'll notice that even in my wrap dresses, some of them have got a triangle hem. And the reason being is because it draws the eye down the body. And you also don't have to worry so much about what the length is, because the length can be a little iffy. Especially when you're shorter, right? Now we can adjust everything. So we have a lot of clients that are 5 foot, and so we just adjust the length, and so it's perfect when she gets it home. And you don't have to worry about going and altering the dress. I mean, you pay all that money for a dress, and then you still have to go and have it altered, right? And alterations are really expensive. They are really crazy expensive. Then let me show you the sleeve. So this is the sleeve. Okay, and this is like a really very dramatic pointy sleeve. And then, but I understand, because it could get in the soup, or you're making dinner, or you have a baby, or whatever the case is. Then all you have to do is just tie it. Look at that. And you've got it into more of like a slightly shorter, kind of more slim fitting sleeve. Okay, and then you can also take this and layer it. So let me just see, here's the belt that goes with it. Okay, so this is the belt. And again, I like to do this. I take these two pieces and I just pull this in the front. And what that does is it brings a little bit more fullness. Again, this is the tummy thing, a little bit more fullness there, but not in a way that's going to make it look poochy, actually in the way that's going to de-emphasize. So this is a great way of doing that. And you're keeping that triangle shape, right? You're keeping the fullness where you want it to go. So I just have enough fabric for 2 more. One has already been ordered, and it is it feels so divine, but again, it can be customized to best suit you, and you can wear it multiple ways. And then let me just show you a really fun way that you could make this into a holiday outfit. And this is a vintage faux fur jacket that I have. This is $199. It is really gorgeous. I got this here in New York. And you see how you could just completely shush it up. It is a size large, so either you wear it as a size large if that's your size, or you are smaller and you just have it as an oversized kind of thing. When it comes to jackets, it can break the rules. It's okay. Especially when it's freezing cold outside. Like, I'm not going to be going into super shapely kind of things. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to wear what's warm, but you can have it glamorous at the same time. Okay, and then there's one other thing that I'm going to show you that's new, and then I'll go back to the teal sweater. And again, if there's any questions, let me know. Okay, so this is, I'm so excited about this. I have been wearing this like crazy. But I just have enough fabric for, I think, 2 more sets. And this is called the Not Your Sweatpants. Not Your Sweatpants look. Let me just get this. Okay. Actually, let me do this one. Because I think we're sold out of the green body stocking, olive green body stocking. So let me rather show you something that isn't sold out. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is you've seen the top already, but now this is the combo. So you can buy these as separates, or you can get them together. The other little trick I want to show you is what you can do with your tights. These I got from Italy, so they're very comfortable. They are quite special, but if you can find tights that have got a wide waistband that are soft and really comfortable, then I absolutely recommend them, because they can also help smooth everything out. All right, so this is, let me put my shoes on so you can see it higher up. It's kind of a similar concept as the jumpsuit, but it's 2 separate pieces. So I think next week I'm going to do a show on 2 items, 10 outfits, and show you different ways that you can wear it. And the same thing is true here, where we have the top, we have the slits at the bottom at the hem, and so you can either tie them or you can have them loose. And believe it or not, this is actually an elasticated waist. So let me just share this with you here. I'm going to share the cohort, but you can purchase them separately. It's just cheaper to purchase them together. Let me just get to that real quick. Okay, here we go. So that's the cohort. And so it has the elasticated waist, but it isn't, look at that. Can you see? It isn't a typical elasticated waist. What they often do with elasticated waists is that they have a whole bunch of bunching around here. I hate that. I hate that on my clients. I hate it on myself. It doesn't work. So I've kept it really nice and flat, but there's still a lot of nice stretch in that. And then you can either wear it as, I'm just going to hide that. You can either wear it as a tied or as a loose. Okay, and then this can also be worn like that as well with a belt. I'll show you with the belt. And I just have enough fabric for 2 more. There's another fabric. It just arrived, literally just before the live. So I'll show it to you. And so you can wear it with a belt. You can also wear it. I'll show you another way as well, like that. And then you can also wear it. So you can take this and ballerina top it so that it goes to the back, and then you can tuck it in. So it really is very fun. Let me show you. You can tuck it in, or you can even just leave it out and it looks like a jumpsuit. It's so fun, but it's super comfy and it's super soft. So I'm going to come up close to the camera. You can see all of the colors. So it's got olive green, it's got charcoal, it's got little dusty pink, it's got blue, it's got, oh, it's just really great. So you could wear this with any basic, you could wear it with navy, you could wear it with black, you could wear it with gray, and you could wear it with white. I mean, it's amazing. Now, the other knit, and it's a slightly different texture, but it's got the same, oh, it's beautiful. It's really stunning. Hold on, let me just get this out. It's this one here. Just a second, let me find the right side. Yes, here it is. Look at that. So it's got bits of teal and blue and gray. It's like the sky. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, it's so beautiful. So this could be done, you could have this style, but in this fabric if you wanted. So, and it's a really nice kind of cozy at home type of outfit, but you can also dress it up. Like I've gone out to an event, like my husband and I went to go to a party and I wore this. So, you know, I feel I've gone out to dinner with it, but then I'll take, you know, I'm also able to just layer it and wear it casually at home and enjoy it, right? So there's a lot to be said for those pieces that you feel comfy and cozy in, but that are not very boring. So, oh, hey, Jessica! Jess, did you see the fabric just arrived? Oh, I'm so excited. Jessica's going to be joining me, guys, on December 7th. Oh my God. Jess, how beautiful is this? Look at how gorgeous this fabric is. I'm going to take it further away. Oh, it's so stunning. It's exactly like I hoped it was. I know, right? It's so fab. It's really gorgeous. So girls, that is, yeah, so you can have this style in that fabric. I'm also going to be making a little dress. So like a little shorter dress that could be worn as a top or a dress, and then a magic blouse that goes on over that. So that's coming soon as well, which is super, super exciting. Okay, so girls, are there any further questions? Let me know. There's been a whole bunch of you on, but everybody's been very quiet. which is fine. I get it. Sometimes you just want to go incognito. So feel free to go and take a look at my website. I'm going to just share that again. So let me explain how it works, right? So any of these styles, any of them, except for the ones on sale, because those are on sale, they're on clearance. And I don't normally, by the way, I don't normally do sales. I actually, because listen, the thing is to manufacture in the US is actually really expensive. So, and I don't sit with stock, but these particular items I happen to have I happened to have them made in South Africa when my husband went back before my seamstress had retired. So I was able to do that. So, but they're going fast. So there's just a few left. So you want to go and check that out. So you can go on to tracygoldnewyork.com and there is a tab that says sale and there's just a few there. Okay, so but any of the styles that you see, so besides the sales stuff, because the sales stuff is as is, but any of the styles that you see on my website and any of the fabrics that you see on my website can be paired together. So you like this style, but you want it in this fabric, right? You can have it that way. You want this, but you want it in a longer sleeve and you don't like the flare. You can have it like that. You want I've even done a wrap dress in this fabric. You want a wrap dress and you want it in this fabric. So there are so many different options, and that's the difference, is that you can customize it. So all of the customization is included in the prices, and there is a lot of communication that happens between you and me. So if you want to discuss this further, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to help you. If any of these tips have made sense but you have some questions, feel free to reach out. I'm totally open to that, and I will help you as best that I can. Now, coming up on Wednesday, I have a show on stylish gift ideas, and you can check again, you can use that link and you'll be able to see some of the scarves and the socks and the jewelry and that kind of thing that I brought back from Rome. They are phenomenal stylish gift ideas. So that's happening on Wednesday at 6 p.m. And then on Saturday, I haven't told you what I'm going to do yet. I haven't told you what I'm going to do yet. So I haven't uploaded it yet, but it's going to be fun. So make sure to keep a lookout. And also, girls, if you're not on the mailing list, then go to tracygoldnewyork.com and sign up, because it enters you to win an online makeover session with me. Yes, it does. So worth $400. And it's online, so it could be anywhere in the world. So go to the site, sign up. It will be great to have you there. All right, girlfriends, are there any further questions? Oh, let me just see. There's the chat here. Let's see. Is that navy in the new print or black? What do you mean? The navy? Oh, the new? Oh, Jessica, let me show you that. Oh, I forgot I was going to show you this. It's actually teal. Are you talking about the new? Are you talking about the brand new sweater? Do you mean the brand new sweater? This is the new one. Oh, I love this one. This is teal. And Jessica. Oh, but you're going to do it in its. I'm not sure what you mean is that navy. Are you talking about this? Are you talking about this sweater? That's brand new. Look at this. It's teal. Oh, it's so fun. I literally just did it last night. Oh, is it navy or black? It is, let me see. It's got little bits of black in it, Jess. It has little bits of black. It has charcoal, gray. It doesn't actually, it has, yes, and it has navy in it. So it has both. It has little bits of black, little bits of navy, and charcoal, and gray, and ivory. That's actually a good. It's so beautiful. It's as beautiful as I was hoping it would be. This is actually a good. Oh, I know. This is actually a good. Look at that. You can see the bits of. Oh, so good. And then this one. Okay, so this just came. I literally just because the fabric arrived and I had to sew it up straight away. You'll probably switch the green for the black or navy body stocking then. Okay. Yes, the green, I have to tell you, Jess, that the green is a little tricky. It is a little tricky. I've told Vivi, I sent Vivi a picture of the fabric last night because she was asking about the chartreuse sweater and she wanted to know if it was in any other colors. And so I sent her a picture and I sent her this morning. Let me just see. And I said to her, because she said, oh, I just don't know if it's going to work for a pause. So I said, well, I'll try my in-house pause. I'll try it out in my in-house pause and then see how it works. But I think it's going to be perfect. And it's actually not, it's so super soft. And it's got a little bit of that sheerness to it. I mean, I have a black body stocking on underneath, but it is so gorgeous. This is the one, guys. Let me share this one with you. Here we go. This is the brand new. And it's an Italian fabric. It is absolutely gorgeous. It feels so luxurious and so soft. And then it has these little fleckles of everything around here. And then it's also got, I've done the same kind of sleeve where it has the flared sleeve. And then it can be tied as well. See, look at that. It is so gorgeous. Okay. Yes. So there's one coming up on WN. Yes. It's gonna be yeah, I'm doing the W today. Yeah. Okay, so this is I know this one it is truly, and I love how that it comes up on my skin as well a little bit. You know, it's just like, oh, it feels so good. So I understand that she was worried about the pores, but I actually think it's very sturdy. It's actually a lot more sturdy than it looks. So it's a fun one. It's a fun one. So girls, I would love to hear from you for those, because some of you guys have been here for a while and you have not said a word. You're so quiet. It's very unusual for women to be this quiet. But I would love to hear from you. So also let me say, I would love to hear on the topics that you would love to hear. Okay, so let me tell you a couple of the topics that I'm thinking of, and you tell me in the comments which one you'd like to hear first, or like which ones you're interested in. So I was thinking of doing a show on how to wear shape, how to give yourself shape when you feel like a blob. So that was one. I was thinking of doing another one where maybe we'll talk about boobs. So if you're bigger busted, what to wear. If you're smaller busted, what to wear. I'll tell you a funny story just now about what I did during the week. You'll see it on the shorts coming next week, just to illustrate some points. So I was feeling like a blob, but dressing with shape. The bust. So if you've got a big bust and if you've got a small bust, what to wear for both of them. I was thinking of doing 2 pieces, 10 outfits, and I might actually do that on Saturday. I was thinking 2 pieces, 10 outfits is a really good one, because it shows how many different things, and there's a lot of changing for me, but I think it's worthwhile to show you different things. And then also, what was the other one I was thinking of? what was the other one I was thinking of? Oh, I was thinking of doing a series on personal style. So how to determine, like how to discover your personal style, how to figure out your personal style, then how to feel confident in that so that you can buy with confidence. So that was another one. And then that would be a whole series that we would do. And then maybe I was thinking also of some videos on how to dress when your lifestyle changes. So I've been doing a series on body shapes and how, like, dressing when you go through body changes. And I was thinking of also doing one dressing when you're going through lifestyle changes. So when you're going from, not being a mom to being a mom, when you go from being corporate to working from home, when you go from working in the office to working hybrid, when you go, like all of those things. So let me know in the comments if any of those sound good to you. And if so, which ones would you want to hear first? I know there's a delay, so I'll give you some moments. Okay, still no. You're still not gonna tell me. I was hoping to get some engagement from you girls. Okay. Well, girls, listen, I really appreciate you coming with me along for this ride. I really appreciate that you stayed all this time, that you've been with me. Even if you're not engaging, I get it. It's absolutely fine. And I want you to feel comfortable to do whatever it is that feels right for you, right? So feel free to go to my website. Feel free to reach out. I know not everybody feels comfortable to say in public or to have it on a public domain like YouTube. So feel free to reach out to me personally. I'm so open to helping you. I'd love to help you in any way that I can. Thank you so much, girlfriends. I will see you on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Be sure to hit the little notify me so that you're notified when I go live. Better yet, because sometimes that also doesn't work, go to tracygoldnewyork.com and you will get email notifications of when my shows are, reminders, tips, deal. First you the deals first, etc. So let me know. I'll speak to you soon. Take care, girls. Bye.